If you are thinking about moving to or within the state of Massachusetts and wondering about which suburb you might want to settle down in, then definitely stick around because that's what I'm about to talk about on this video. Hey everybody, my name is Heather. I'm a real estate agent here in the state of Massachusetts with Next Home Signature Realty. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about living in the town of Southborough, Massachusetts. So Southborough is located in Worcester County and it has a population of a little over 10,000. And the average price you can expect to spend on a home here is going to be between $900,000 and $1 million for your average price point. If you wanted to live in Southborough and commute into the city of Boston, by car, you're looking at 28 miles. It would be 28 miles to get into the city of Boston, give or take, depending on, of course, what part of Boston you're going to. And then I also calculated this for a Monday morning commute. So you'd be looking at like a 40-minute to an hour, 10 minutes for Monday morning commute. But of course, if you were to wanting to go into the city of Boston on the weekend, you're looking at a much less, not as much traffic, much easier drive, probably about like 35 minutes to 40 minutes at the most. If you wanted to commute to the city of Boston by train, there is a train station right there in Southborough, so you could just hop on the train and go right into Boston. Depending on which part of Boston you're working in, just for example, and I'm going to read it off just so I don't get it wrong. So I looked up the train schedule and it said if you took the 6:26 a.m. train station out of Southborough, you would be going on the Framingham-Worcester line, which would bring you right into South Station. So again, that would be like 6:26 a.m. If you went to Boston Landing, you'd be there by 7:07. If you went all the way to South Station, you'd be there by 7:23. So still under an hour to get to South Station, just a little shy of an hour. Not a terrible commute if you really wanted to be in Southborough. At least you could just hop on the train and get some reading done or something like that. Anyways, moving on. So the bordering towns for Southborough are Ashland, Framingham, Hopkinton, Northborough, and Westborough. And the schools in Southborough are really, really great, very highly rated. And if you saw my other video on Northborough, this will make a little bit more sense. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it at the end of this video so you can check that out. But basically, Northborough and Southborough share the same school district. So within that school district, there's 10 schools in total. So basically the way that it works is Southborough has 3 elementary schools just for Southborough residents. And then they have 1 junior high school for Southborough, and then they share the regional high school with Northborough. So 3 elementary just for Southborough, 1 middle for Southborough, and then Southborough and Northborough together share the high school. And as far as the attractions go, one of my favorites, one of the things I can't not mention when talking about Southborough is going to be the Chestnut Hill Farm. It is one of the last working farms in the town. So really cool experience to go if you get a chance to go. Definitely highly recommend checking it out. They have different walking trails. They have a summer camp that they enroll kids in during the summertime. And they have like different events throughout the year. And then they also have a farm store that's open seasonally. I believe it's April to December, if I'm correct. And they have, I think it's like 3 days a week that farm store is open, but definitely something worth checking out. And other than that, there is a fun indoor playground called Playtown Express for the kiddos. If your kids like indoor playgrounds, which is one of probably like the most popular things here in Massachusetts during the winter because it's cold and you can't really do much. So if you do have kids, definitely a great spot to check out, especially during the colder months when you just really want to get out of the house and do something. And last but not least, food and beverage situation in Southborough. They've got some really great restaurants. Highly recommend the Vin Bin Southborough Cafe. Really great. They have really good soups and sandwiches. And then they also have like a section where they have like a variety of cheeses, and they also serve beer and wine as well. So very cool spot to check out. Highly recommend. Owen O'Leary's is a It's like an Irish pub, but it's an American restaurant, and they have really good food there. Quesadillas, highly recommend. But I'm pretty sure everything you get there is going to be good. The reviews on it are amazing. So, and then also just to mention, they also have brunch on Sundays as well, which is always great. I love a good brunch. So on my list, if you like Chinese food or sushi, I highly recommend the new Rose Garden restaurant. Definitely great Chinese food and sushi there. So that's gonna do it for my food category. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so you're notified when I post my next video. If you happen to live in Southborough or the surrounding areas and have another restaurant that you want to let me know is great, comment below in the comments. I always love hearing about new restaurants. If you have any other feedback about the town itself, I would love to hear that as well. And I will go ahead and link, if anyone hasn't seen it, I'm gonna link Northborough, just since it's part of the same school district. I'm just gonna put it there below, and you can check that video out if you have not done so yet. So that's it. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.